As the world's favorite destination for unique inventory, there are many reasons that opening up the ability to negotiate with buyers can help boost your sales through eBay's member-to-member messaging. Whether a buyer is interested in purchasing multiple items, looking for bundled deals, or inquiring for a lowered price, Private Offer allows you to sell any item at any price point within member-to-member messaging. You'll be able to upsell without redirecting the customer to a different listing or having them add items to their existing shopping cart. But what exactly is Private Offer, and how can you use it to optimize your eBay business? Unlike Best Offer, listings with Private Offer won't advertise that you are willing to sell your item for a lowered price. Instead, buyers can reach out to you with product-related questions about fitment and other item details. If a buyer asks you a direct question about the product, you can offer to sell it to them at a discount. And if a buyer asks about a product that is not listed, you can include that in your offer as a bundled item instead of creating a new listing. The final sales price will never be reflected in the publicly viewed sales history of that product on eBay. As the experts of your inventory, sellers can answer buyer questions as well as offer to bundle any other items or services that might complement the buyer's purchase order. For example, you might offer to include a set of brake pads when a buyer is replacing their rotors, or offer a higher quality product that you would be willing to discount if the buyer was interested. Private Offer is also a great solution for heavier products, such as complete engines and transmissions. This feature can also drive sales in new markets that you haven't been able to tap into because of the delivery costs. To increase sales in areas that you typically don't deliver to, try offering services such as liftgate delivery or shipping for an additional cost. Private Offer is compliant with most MAP policies. Let's take a look at the process flow that buyers and sellers go through to complete a transaction using Private Offer. First, buyers complete an eBay search locating the product within search results. Next, the buyer sends a question to the seller through member-to-member messaging. Once the offer is received, the seller can answer the buyer's questions and begin negotiating the offer details through member-to-member messaging. From here, sellers can send a counteroffer to the buyer. The buyer can choose to accept or ignore the offer, and all offers will expire after 48 hours or until the listing ends, whichever comes first. Once the buyer accepts the offer from the seller, eBay collects the final value fee based upon the final sales price of the transaction. Remember, in order to access Private Offer, a buyer must reach out to you first. Once you receive the buyer's offer message, you can choose to reply to their offer without bundling any other products or services, or you can continue to negotiate by clicking on the Reply with Offer button. Let's say the buyer asks whether or not you ship to Puerto Rico. By clicking on Reply with Offer, you can let the buyer know that you are willing to ship to Puerto Rico for an additional $50 charge and submit the counteroffer. Remember to include the negotiated bundles or service charges to the total price of the item before sending the buyer the offer. Once you've clicked on Reply with Offer, it will allow you to change the price and quantity of the offer. An insider tip is to create an itemized list of each item that you include within Private Offer within the member-to-member messaging flow, so that you and the buyer can clearly see the associated price for each item or service included in the Private Offer. This can help protect both you and the buyer in the event that a resolution center case is opened with our merchant support team. Remember, you are not able to exchange contact information with the buyer in this field, as this violates eBay's off-site sales policies. Click Send to submit your offer to the buyer. Once the buyer receives your counteroffer, they will be able to see the price and the terms excluding shipping. When creating your offer for any additional products, you need to include the cost to ship those items to the existing shipping cost associated with the original listing. If the original listing offered free shipping, your revised offer will include free shipping. And if you charge $20, the revised offer will ship out charging $20 for shipping. The buyer is able to review your offer, read your message, and then accept or ignore it. If they accept it, you will be required to stay within your stated handling time. It is not possible to adjust your stated handling time within private offer. The sale will reduce your inventory count of the original listed item. However, you will want to make sure to reduce the inventory count of any other products or services that you have included in your offer, as these items will not automatically be adjusted for you. Buyers will see your offer in their messages as a limited time offer for the product that they questioned you about. They have 48 hours to accept this offer, and you can send up to 3 offers per buyer until you will no longer be permitted to send them offers for that item. Once the buyer accepts your offer, they can finalize their order by clicking on the Pay Now button. Remember to process orders made with private offer the same way that you would process any other eBay order to prevent defects and negative seller feedback on your account. Using private offer can help streamline a buyer's ability to purchase more products from you when actively shopping the site, and encourages them to add more items to their cart when checking out. By creating a feature that allows you to bill impulse orders through member-to-member messaging, providing you with the flexibility to drive sales your way. Our goal is to provide you with the tools and features that will allow you to sell your unique inventory in a way that works best for you and keeps our buyers coming back. We understand that for parts and accessory sellers, not being able to communicate with your buyers over the phone can create a negative buying experience for purchases that require additional questions or negotiations before a final purchase has been made, which is why private offer has been enabled for eBay Motors parts and accessory sellers. Now you too can take charge in identifying and addressing your buyer's needs without eBay policy getting in the way. To ensure the feature works for you, consider including subtitles on your most popular listings. Subtitles that include messaging such as eBay message your year, make, model for a customized offer encourages buyers to message you directly for more deals and details, and can be a key factor in their purchase decision. Whether it's enhancing the current features within private offer or incorporating improved ways to optimize this tool, we value your feedback. Start using this feature today, drive more sales, and open your store to more marketplaces with private offer. As always, thank you for taking the time to join us today. For more information, please see our frequently asked questions handout and email us with your comments, questions, and concerns at dl-ebay-motorssuggestions@ebay.com.